Hello everyone, this is an 11th month update on the truck, and she has no bed. Yeah. The interior ain't much better. That's new. I'm gonna have to freaking put some WD-40 on it. But good news though, most of the wiring that we thought the wiring was in much worse shape and it's better than we previously anticipated. Gotta track down where these wires go. Green, yellow. We don't know where the heck they go, honestly. But we did track down where this one goes. It goes to the door switch, which, if I'm not mistaken, on these old pickups, they turn on the lights when you open the door. And some more good news. The headlights and marker lights work. I want to say also the turn lights as well, but they're not plugged in, so can't really show them. But here's a photo of the headlights and park lights working. Here's the full undercarriage of the pickup. This is the old gas tank. I'm probably not going to reuse it, but I just wanted to see. I'm using it as a reference for the new one, which, if I'm not mistaken, goes right here. I also want to clarify something from the previous video. This is actually not a 351M. It is in fact a 400 CI, which is some new information. Let me see if I can't get this open. We had to remove this. Oh yeah, right, I'll explain later. We removed the spark plugs from all the ports, and we had to measure the stroke manually. It was 4 inches. But I looked at the door sticker, and correct me if I'm wrong, but F150S. For what I know, it's like F150. This is an F150. But the S on the code right here, if I'm not mistaken, means it's a 400. So we measured the stroke in the code, and it's we believe it. Until proven otherwise, it's a 400 CI. Also, a little neat thing. This is an early model 79. It was manufactured 09/23 of 1978. That's pretty old. We managed to remove the old manifolds, the old exhaust manifolds, and they came out remarkably easy with some PV blaster. That was a blessing in disguise. These things just yoinked right off. Hard part was actually taking them out the bay. We had to get a Sawzall, I believe. Yeah, the Sawzall, and cut them. That was the harder part, but I got them off. Then we managed to get the old exhaust pipes out. I believe these are glass packs. The previous owner must have done some exhaust work on his pickup before we got it. But looking at it, I don't think I'm gonna go with this configuration, especially considering these Hedman LongTube headers we're putting on right on this thing. Haven't been able to start it because the other side we haven't managed to put on. But the passenger side was the pain to get in. Me and my dad had to fight through the starter. Or there was this cross member. Oh, yeah, there's a cross member. But it was a worthwhile fight. We got the headers on, and let me just get under here. There they are. The only consequences of this, let me just get more under here. Transmission line. The transmission line, where is it? The transmission line right there. It's really close. It's right there. Yeah, it's touching it. So we're gonna have to figure something out before we take this on a long drive, or else we're gonna have some bigger problems than an exhaust leak. So currently the truck is probably in a worse state than it was maybe a year or so ago. But we've probably done more work on it this summer than we have in the last, since 2012. I will say this though, I don't have any plans on making this like a weekly thing. Maybe like every once in a while I'll send update videos. But feel free to let me know any tips, ideas, ask me questions. I'm more than happy to answer in the comments. Since this is a beautiful truck for what it is. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. I'm planning within the next week or so, maybe I'll show you the exhaust, open headers. That's gonna be fun. But otherwise, y'all stay blessed, stay safe, and above all, don't be late. That was pathetic.